Dr. Vanita Rattan, and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of color. So I have been asked so many times to make this video, and I've struggled, to be honest, because when it comes to moisturizers for oily, acne prone skin, a lot of the moisturizers on the market are, I'm just not happy with the formulations, and I might actually make a second video on the worst moisturizers that say that they're non-comedogenic or that they're good for oily, acne prone skin. If you want me to make that video, can you write down yes in the box below, just so that I know that that's content that you actually want to see. So right, let's dive through what are my favorite moisturizers for oily, acne prone skin. Okay, so moving on to my third place choice, which is Cetaphil Pro Derm Control. If you like a chemical sunscreen, it has these ingredients in it too. So it's got avobenzone, it's got octisalate, and it's got octocrylene. It's got no ingredients in it that are going to clog the pores, so it is non-comedogenic. It's also got emollients in it. So the ones that it's got is glycerin, it's got dimethicone, and it's got pentylene glycol. It's also got anti-inflammatory ingredients. So it's got allantoin in it, and it's also allantoin in it. Yes, that's hard to say. And it's also got panthenol in it too. It's got micropel technology, which means it gives you a matte finish. It's also got no fragrance or irritants in it, which is essential when it comes to inflamed acne-prone skin. Don't forget that when you have acne-prone skin, there's constant inflammation taking place in your skin. Those free fatty acids that are being released are irritating your skin, and that's what triggers PIE, post-inflammatory erythema, and PIH, so the red marks and the brown marks. In fact, I've made separate videos on the red acne marks and the brown acne marks, so it's worth going over and watching those as well if that's one of your issues. I do tend to prefer a separate moisturizer to your sunblock because it's very hard to get sufficient hydration from a sunblock, just because they do two completely different things. One is hydrating and the other one is blocking. So, you know, when you combine the two together, you don't necessarily get the maximum benefit. So I do tend to prefer two separate products. And I also tend to prefer physical sunscreen over chemical sunscreen, especially if you've got pigmentation, because don't forget the way a chemical sunscreen works. It's a chemical bond on the skin. UV will come, it will split that bond, and there's a thermal reaction on the skin. And that's the reason I love physical sunscreens, because it literally just reflects the UV and you don't get that thermal energy on the skin. The number two in the best moisturizers for oily, acne prone skin, I would say, is Differin. So this is the oil absorbing moisturizer. It does, however, also still have those same chemical sunblocks. So it's got avobenzone, octisalate, and it's got octocrylene as well. So, you know, for exactly the same reasons. If you like that, great. If you prefer separate, then this is probably not the best product for you. However, it does have good emollients in it too. It's got capryl glycol, it's got glycerin, and it's got dimethicone as well. It's also got the same anti-inflammatory, so it's got allantoin and panthenol too, which is very nice and important actually when you have inflamed acne-prone skin. The last product, and my favorite, is Cerave. So actually just the ordinary Cerave, not even the one that's for oily skin. I don't actually like that product. The original Cerave formulation is fantastic for oily, acne prone skin for a number of reasons. So it's got glycerin, petrolatum, dimethicone. So these are the emollients, these are the humectants. It's also got ceramides in it, which is very good for skin hydration and also skin repair. So don't forget, we're going through this inflammatory process. We need to be constantly repairing the skin at the same time. And the reason it's my favorite is because there's no chemical sunscreen in it. So it's also got no fragrance and no actives. None of the three have got any fragrance or actives, which is why I'm recommending it to you. But this one, I love that you can apply your Cerave moisturizer and then you can apply your physical sunscreen on top. And so you're literally getting the best of both. If you want to know about physical sunscreens, I've got two videos. One is called chemical versus physical. If you want to educate yourself on what's the difference, you know, what's Dr. V talking about. Or if you already know about that and you just want to know the best, my top 3 physical sunscreen for skin of color, head over and watch that video. It's a short video and it just gets to the point. Don't forget, I'm in the comment section for 1 hour after the release of every single video, so make sure you not only subscribe but hit that notification bell so you know I'm there to answer your questions in real life. I'm trying to release 5 videos a week, so it's very hard for me to go back and answer questions from a few weeks ago. So please do that for me. Please download your free guide for skin of color. I go through all the best ingredients for skin of color and what you should be avoiding. So the link is in the description box. And if you've got any other videos you want me to make, any skincare issues, if you have that issue, I promise you 1,000 other people have that same issue, and you know I will make that video for you. Thank you very much for watching.